Over the last 10 years or so, the evolution of farmland as a real investable asset class has really taken major steps forward. It's grown into an asset class with both enough size and scale and transaction volume that as a professionally recognized asset class come into its own. Bruce Sherrick. I'm a professor of Ag and Consumer Economics at the University of Illinois. I currently run the TIA Center for Farmland Research, and we are an independent research group that helps provide information to the entire sector. Our tagline is improving farmland markets through research and information. Farmland is a very unique asset class. It's now topped $4 trillion in the U.S. as an aggregate measure, and about 84% of that is represented in real estate values. And farmland returns through time have been shown to be negatively correlated with many financials and positively correlated with inflation. And that, of course, gives it a unique diversifying role in a traditional portfolio. Farmland as an investment, though, has some very unique features. There are almost no other asset classes where we have some federally sponsored insurance product that nearly guarantees 85% of your expected revenue from year to year. So it's had a major de-risking kind of effect in production and makes the asset class much safer. Farmland returns annually are incredibly stable. I've heard people describe it as gold with a coupon. And one of the new features is we think that the use of farmland as an environmental damage mitigating tool, or the one place where you might store more carbon in the ground as an offset to other greenhouse gas generating activities. And we're beginning to develop potential payment streams for carbon offset kinds of things. Also, renewable energy issues have really supported farmland values. The other question, though, that pops up now is what's the impact of higher interest rates? In a normal case, you would expect increasing interest rates drive the value of assets down that are income producing. But a couple of facts about farmland that people sometimes overlook. The sector as a whole only has 13 to 14% debt on the long-term side, so very low leverage in the asset class. So it doesn't have as big of an effect as it would have in, say, residential. Secondly, as a share of income that's produced annually, if you think about, say, a $400 operating line from year to year that's in place for 6 months of a year, a couple percent increase in interest rates is really only a couple bushels more of corn charged annually. Now, it's still very significant, of course, because that's a direct hit on the income. But I think it somehow gets overstated a little bit what the effect is on an annual basis. Investing in a new asset class can be a pretty scary thing because they're large dollar investments in many cases. Whether you're looking for your first farm or you're looking to add millions of dollars to a portfolio, what's unique about farmland includes the fact that every farm is different. Quality farmland will always be, the thing people chase most. Because farmland investments are complicated, you have to find a really reputable firm to work with in many cases. They have to have a big book of business and have a good pipeline and be able to handle acquisition, disposition, management. So looking for a firm that has a positive reputation in all of those areas is very important. So this is a question that gets asked a lot. How does farmland look going forward? Because, we don't have crystal balls. Farmland looking forward is still going to be an investment that I think holds a lot of really important features. It does have diversifying benefits. We're moving toward more efficient size production units, more scale, different production systems. And in the end, the big theses that we have to actually look at are, will we have a growing world population? We believe so. Will they eat food? I believe so. Will we need energy? I believe so. And so the positive factors that support farmland values are probably in the long run still pointed in the right direction.